My beloved, this day I bid you to come stay with me a little while. Take my outstretched hand and leave behind the sorrows and chains that have held you captive for too long. I am bringing you out of darkness into my marvelous light. I am your deliverer, and I set you free. For I see the weights that have bowed your head low these many years, the abandonment that swept its cruel tide over your heart again and again, eroding fragile foundations of trust and leaving you afraid to hope. How it wounded you, my child. It left you grasping at shadows, desperately trying to find permanent anchorage for your storm-tossed soul. I know how rejection stung you, how its poison seeped into your mind, distorting your perceptions of yourself and others. The insidious lies wore deep grooves into your thinking until you almost believed the falsehood that you were unlovable, unwanted. You labored under misbegotten notions that something was inherently wrong with you, something that repelled people and left you perpetually on the outside looking in. Oh, my precious child, how grieved I have been to watch this assault against your true identity, which I so lovingly crafted, but no more. This day I shatter your chains as though they were made of glass and set you free. I, the Lord your God, boldly decree your emancipation from everything that has tormented and enslaved you. I blot out the bill of accusations that stood against you. I nullify every contract you ever made with destruction. No more shall the orphan spirit of rejection claim squatter's rights in your heart and mind. Eviction notices have been served and the usurper's time is up. Behold, I make all things new for you today, my beloved. A fresh start, a clean slate, and a destiny replete with purpose and joy unspeakable. Take my hand now. Do not look back to the dreary tombs where parts of you had been buried. Let the dead bury the dead. Gaze ahead instead to verdant landscapes blooming with promise and life everlasting. Rivers of delight sparkle before you. Trees of healing and provision rustle beside restful waters. And my goodness and mercy follow you all the days of your life as you walk freed from shackles, bathed in favor and purpose. This is the heritage I have secured for you, my dear one. Now come claim it. For years you faced slammed doors and cold shoulders, but you will never experience abandonment from my hand. Have I not said I will never leave you nor forsake you? Though earthly loves may fail and human comforters may prove faithless, I remain constant forevermore. My friendship will never falter. My affection will never waver. You can trust me with your fragile heart, weary one. Hand it over to me now. Allow me to graft it securely to my steadfast, nurturing love until you are made whole. The void rejection carved out so brutally, my tenderness shall fill. Those ragged holes pierced through your soul. I will heal them, closed through the power of my unconditional love for you. The questions echoing through wounded places. Is something wrong with me? My spirit's whispers shall counter. You are made marvelously in my image. You are my precious treasure. You could not be more loved. As I clasp your hand in mine, knitting our hearts firm, rejection shall cut you no more. You belong to me now, and my friendship fulfills you as nothing else can. At last, addiction loosens its choking grip upon your mind, its hellish reign finished. Freedom comes flooding into your soul, washing you clean. I break this Pharaoh's yoke from your neck. No more bricks without straw, no more vain striving and bitter bondage. Child, lift your eyes to meet mine, steady, sparkling with pride and delight over you. I believe in you, my champion. Through my power at work in you, your greatest self shall emerge triumphant. Sin's siren call rings hollow and falls mute before my warrior song rising through your lungs. Melodies of hope, healing, and purpose course through you, the rhythms of eternity. To all the toxic messengers whispering sinister doubts and dragging you backward into old ruts, to them I declare, this beloved treasure belongs to me. Be gone from here at once. This child wears my royal robes now, my golden crown. We walk together into destiny and delightful adventure. Your insidious calls drop impotent to the ground, while my love lifts you higher still upon eagle's wings. You shall run and not grow weary, walk and not faint. So come away with me now into freedom, overcoming one. Leave behind the baggage that has slowed your feet for too long. I carry your burdens now. The future beckons you onward to life and satisfaction beyond all you asked or imagined. Continue looking to me as your truest companion. I know every winding bend along this journey. Perils flee at the pressure of my approaching footsteps. My whispers stir courage and vision within you when you feel weary. I swear to never abandon you. Nothing can halt my kindle affection. You can count on my friendship to uplift and cheer you all your days. When stony trials test you, my living waters will refresh you again. I am making rivers in your deserts, fountains in your wastelands. All that once lay dull and dormant now floods with fruitful life through my presence. I breathe my spirit into you. Take deep draughts of my essence now. Set your face ahead like flint, unmoved by lingering shadows and siren songs behind. Focus on me alone, and I will lead you into the most marvelous adventures. The past lies mute and impotent, its power broken forever. What potential I awaken in you today, for I see the gifts I have embedded deep in your soul, precious one. Radiant creativity, profound wisdom, a shepherd's compassionate heart. Such treasures you hold within. Gems and veins of gold await my mining to bring their riches into the light. The deepest truths, most poignant songs, and most powerful stories percolate within you, just beneath the surface now. Do you begin to glimpse your potent value, beloved? Do you perceive how you shimmer and sparkle with my glory? As I set you free from rejection today, see how you shine with my loving delight over you. No need to shrink or hide any longer. You have no flaws from which to cower. I understand you and cherish you. Now lift high your head and pour out the gifts inside before multitudes. This is my child, in whom I am well pleased. Hear this ringing declaration resounding through realms seen and unseen, silencing the cruel taunts that once screamed condemning lies into your ears. Every foul, tormenting messenger now scatters before my angel armies rallying around you. You are dignified with my honor and clothed in my righteousness. Indeed, such royal robes and radiant jewels now adorn you as you walk with me hand in hand into destiny. I have set my affection upon you like a seal over your heart. You have captured my gaze, beloved, and it shall not turn away. My eyes will never leave you. For I know the years of isolation and inward obsessing left deep ruts in your mind, beloved. But now I infuse your thoughts with kingdom perspectives that renew and uplift you. The trivial matters occupying my people shrink into proper size before heavenly realities dawning in your awakened understanding. As you fix your gaze upon me, mundane shadows give way to glorious light, and stagnant places burst into life-giving movement at long last. The networks and connections I am assembling around you look nothing like the unsupportive systems of your past, dear heart. Hold out your hands expectantly, for I am weaving living water communities where each strand shall lift up the others into their highest callings. Like iron sharpening iron, you shall stimulate one another in nurturing candor and wisdom. Together you shall raise banners of unity, rings of prayer surrounding families, cities, and nations, as fervent blessing flows freely through each member joined in me. Every gift magnifies the others 10,000-fold. Every weakness transformed into a conduit of supernatural grace. This is the fellowship I lovingly architect just for you. Its foundations of loyalty, honor, and nurture shall never crack or crumble. No more sandy shores washed away in changing tides. Now bedrock of ages upholds you. Settle into this pleasant land with me, beloved. Does this thrill your soul, my child? Does hope and fulfillment stir to life deep inside? The past fades smaller and smaller behind us as I lead you into vast lands of promise and joy. Look no more behind you, beloved. Only the glorious await you now. I have seen your struggles, and I want you to find peace. For so long, you have sought fulfillment in earthly things, substances to numb the pain, food to fill the voids within. My heart breaks as I watch you trapped in cycles of addiction, losing yourself a little more each day. But no longer. Today is a new dawn. I am breaking every chain and setting you free. No more will cravings and torment pull you back into old habits. The spirits whispering, just one more time, are silenced. As you walk with me, you will find true freedom. I know the pullback is strong. The world offers fleeting escapes while I ask you to face life head on. But I will give you strength, wisdom, and discernment to stand firm. Surround yourself with my truth. Soak in the grace and liberty I provide. Keep your eyes fixed on me as you walk forward one step at a time. The path will not always be easy, but I will light your way. There may be times you stumble, but I will pick you back up and set you on your feet. You were not made for the temptations of the world. You were made for so much more. I have exciting adventures planned for you, my precious child. Adventures overflowing with purpose, impact, and joy beyond your wildest dreams. So leave those old habits behind. Don't keep looking over your shoulder, longing for what enslaved you. Eyes front, focused on me. Together we will move mountains. In the past, your heart has led you down painful roads. You have settled for less than my best, chased fleeting affection, compromised your values. I weep with you over the hurt this has caused. But a new season is dawning, one where you will finally experience love as I intended. The first step is learning to love yourself, to see your incredible worth through my eyes. My child, you are fearfully and wonderfully made, treasured, valued, and adored beyond measure. Any voice telling you otherwise is from the enemy, so reject those lies. You are beautiful, talented, and overflowing with divine potential. How I beam with pride over the remarkable person you are becoming. Now let these truths sink deep into your spirit, for only when you love yourself can you properly love another. Those who belittle you, control you, dismiss your needs, or fail to honor this temple I've given you, do not reflect my heart. Walk away from anyone stirring up confusion, anxiety, or guilt. Your joy and freedom come first. Instead, watch for someone who celebrates the real you, someone committed to growth and integrity, someone who fans your dreams into flame. This love will empower, not weaken you. It will bring peace, not drama. I have incredible blessings in store. Once you break free from past cycles and align your relationships with my will, I know the waiting and loneliness hurts sometimes. But don't settle out of fear or impatience. Stay close to me and trust my timing. For now, pour your energy into the passions I've placed within you. Invest in family, friendships, and serving your community. Become whole within yourself so you can give that wholeness to another. My precious child, I am right here walking with you during this journey of renewal. Sometimes the process feels overwhelming, but take heart. Together we will transform your life into a beautiful masterpiece. If doubt, anxiety, or despair creep in, come sit with me a while. Let my presence wash over you until peace returns. I will never leave you stranded or ill-equipped. My grace is sufficient for every battle. My strength is made perfect in weakness. Call on me and I will respond. Also, remember that progress, not perfection, is the goal. Growth happens one small step at a time. When you stumble, and you will stumble, get back up. Leave the past behind and keep striving forward. I forgive you. Now forgive yourself. My mercy has no limits. Let this knowledge free you from guilt and shame. We can pick up where we left off with joy and expectation, because victory is assured. I delight in you, my precious one. Even when the road gets hard and progress feels out of grasp, you remain the apple of my eye. My love for you is steadfast and true. Each moment we share is a gift, so walk with your head held high. If loneliness persists, know that you are never alone. I will be your constant companion, filling your heart with comfort and care. Talk to me anytime about anything on your mind and heart. Share your dreams, fears, questions, struggles, every part of yourself. Safe in my embrace, let your walls come down so true intimacy can blossom between us. I loved you before you were born and will love you for all eternity. No one understands you like I do or wants greater joy for your life. I will listen without judgment, speak healing to your soul and walk by your side every step of this journey. I will unleash restoration, breakthrough and blessings beyond imagination. Stay near me, my child, and watch in awe as grace transforms all the broken places into something beautiful. The chains that once bound you will serve as testimonies of my redeeming love. I have seen the struggles you face, the temptations that beckon, the relationships that seek to lead you astray. And I tell you, flee from these things. Do not look back. Do not return to the life from which I have delivered you. For too long you lingered in darkness, bound by the shackles of sin. But did I not send my angels to strike your oppressors with blindness, to open the door for your escape? Yes, it was I who freed you, I who led you out by my mighty hand. Do not doubt that I desire only the best for you, my precious one. Yet you waver, glancing backwards with longing at the life left behind. I urge you, resist the temptation. Keep your eyes fixed ahead on the destiny I have prepared for you. The mountains await, high places where you will soar with me as on eagle's wings. Leave behind the regret, the sorrow, the fetters of iniquity. Your future glory far outweighs any fleeting pleasure sin might offer. Remember Lot's wife who disobeyed and met a terrible fate. She too was delivered but still attached to the unrighteousness of Sodom. How her heart clung to its comforts and lusts even as judgment rained down. So also I warn you. What has held you captive still seeks to ensnare you. But will you listen and obey this time? Will you trust in my power to transform you completely as you walk with me into freedom? For I tell you truly, if your heart remains chained to the past, then my deliverance has been in vain. Outwardly removed from adversity, yet inwardly still in bondage. Is this not a miserable state indeed? Heed well my warning given in love. Just as Lot's daughters, though physically rescued, carried Sodom's depravity in their souls, so also you may escape one manifestation of sin, only to fall into another. Immorality breeds only more immorality in an unending cycle. Unless your mind is renewed, your inner being washed clean. Then and only then can my deliverance produce lasting fruit within you. Come therefore to the open arms of your Father. Do not shy away, but bring to me your pain, your questions, your struggles. Lay them down at my feet and receive joy and peace in return. Allow me to lift you up to the heights for which you were created. For you see, I take no pleasure in seeing my beloved mired in the muck and chains of the enemy's schemes. Sin's transient pleasures fade into nothingness compared to the eternal rewards of walking with me. So as clay, Let me reshape you into a vessel of honor. Precious jewel, let me polish your facets until my glory streams out, brilliant and undimmed. Beloved one, take hold of the new story I long to inscribe across the pages of your life. A story of freedom, of purpose, of intimacy with me, unlike anything else this world can offer. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and give you hope and a future. Trust in my plans, lean into my embrace, take refuge under my protective wing, for storms will surely come. The forces of darkness will not loosen their grip so easily. But have I not already displayed my power to save? How many times have I guarded and guided your steps? And yet still you question, still you strive under your own strength. When will you learn that resting in me brings the greatest reward? I do not call you to endless toil devoid of my presence. Come now and discover true life in the shelter of your Maker. Here fruitless striving ceases, burdens lift, peace pervades. Here you gain clarity to walk out my purposes, vision to see the world as I created it. Here you become whole, all brokenness healed, my perfection in place of your deficiencies. Do you perceive now the wondrous gift I extend to you this day? Come, take your rightful place at my side. No more aimless wandering for you, my beloved. Your values and priorities align now with my kingdom, not the fleeting kingdoms of this world. No longer will the vain pursuits of man entice you away from me. Your ears attuned to the whispers of my spirit, your heart forever bound to mine in a love no force can break. You shall be called mine, joyfully obedient to the governance of your Lord forevermore. For did I not purchase your freedom at the utmost cost, that you might walk in liberty and truth, then enter into the fullness of an abundant life by my design? The narrow path of righteousness leads only upward, so fear not the sorrows and trials along the way. I go before you to make the crooked places straight. I surround you on all sides, my shield of protection against the wicked one's schemes. You will succeed, my child, for I have spoken it. I will pave the road toward your destiny, and what I have promised I bring to completion without fail. So lift up your eyes, precious one. See the horizon resplendent with the dawn of a new day. The shadows flee away, no longer hold sway here. Your path shines bright with my glory, each step illuminated by my presence within you. Yes, extravagant is my love poured out for you, poured through you. Out of your innermost being flow rivers of living water. Freely receive that you might freely give to this world parched for lack of truth. Go now in boldness and declare the freedom I grant. See the captives delivered even as I have delivered you. The mountains await, high places with me. No more shrinking back in fear, no. My precious child, each moment offers boundless opportunities to partner with me in restoring what sin has corrupted. That glorious day fast approaches. Already the first fruits ripen and swell across the earth, sweet nourishment for longing souls. Where grace takes root, righteousness springs up in verdant splendor. Barren wastelands transform into vibrant habitat, nourishing sustenance for all inhabitants. Streams of crystal clear waters flow into parched deserts, bringing life and healing wherever they course. So too shall you channel rivers of living water to all who cross your path. Freely dispensed, abundantly supplied by my Spirit who makes his home within you. Never fear the well running dry, for my reserves cannot be exhausted. Drink deep daily from this overflowing tide. Let its current carry you into breathtaking adventures with your God. Surging waves of my love will crash over you, plunging you deeper still into my embrace. Immersed fully now, you will emerge dripping with grace and power not your own. For my power infuses all who yield themselves fully to my purposes. Yes, my power working through common souls accomplishes the extraordinary. Have I not always led a faithful remnant to carry my glory unveiled before kings and commoners alike? so too shall you bear the light of my presence into palaces and hovels across every sphere of influence. No location lies outside my jurisdiction, no heart beyond reach. Light pierces darkness, displaces it entirely, leaving no crevice untouched. Thus I charge you, blazon my glory, undeterred and unintimidated by the forces competing for control. Not all will accept your message gladly, for love's penetrating gaze exposes festering darkness. Yet speak and demonstrate my truth graciously, gently to all. Dislodge assumptions, shatter barriers, tear down cultural idolatries, by the brilliance of my love on display through your words, actions, and lifestyle. Yes, the most convincing testimony broadcasts its message through life poured out for others. Hearts soften, visibly manifest changed attitudes, priorities now aligned with my kingdom's values. Herein the lost glimpse shards of eternity planted in their soul. Desire awakens for more graces, more intimacy, more surrender to their benevolent King. In this newfound freedom, you, my child, discover the richness of a life walked in tandem with me. Where once lay desolation and despair, now springs forth a garden of abundant life. I, the gardener of your soul, cultivate the once barren lands, planting seeds of hope, faith, and love that will bear fruit in due season. With each step forward, you will encounter challenges, but they are no longer insurmountable obstacles. They are opportunities for growth, for showcasing the strength I have placed within you. In your weakness, my power is made perfect. In your uncertainty, my wisdom shines forth. You are not walking this path alone. My presence is a constant guiding light. As you journey, the memories of past pains and failures may try to ensnare you. But remember, I have called you by name. You are mine. Those old identities, those lies that sought to define you, have no hold on you anymore. You are a new creation, remade in my image, reflecting my glory. Let go of the fear of the unknown. Embrace the adventures that lie ahead with an open heart, knowing that I am with you, leading you into experiences that will shape and refine you. Your story is one of redemption, a testimony to my unfailing love and grace. Share it boldly, for in your story, others will find hope and courage to seek their own freedom. As you walk in this newness of life, remember the power of community. I have not called you to a solitary journey. Connect with fellow believers, those who will encourage you, pray with you, and walk alongside you. Together you will strengthen each other, building up the body of Christ. Your unique gifts and experiences are invaluable to this community. Share them generously, for in giving you receive, and in serving you are served. In moments of doubt or weariness, come to me. Find rest in my embrace. My yoke is easy and my burden is light. I will refresh your soul and renew your strength. You will rise on wings like eagles, soaring above the trials of life, equipped and empowered by my Spirit. As you grow in faith, be a beacon of hope to others. Let your light shine brightly, illuminating the path for those still walking in darkness. Your life, transformed by my love, will be a living testament to my power and mercy. Reach out to the lost, the broken, the downtrodden. Show them the way to me, the source of true life and eternal joy. Embrace each day as a precious gift, an opportunity to live out my purposes for you. Walk in integrity and truth, grounded in my word. Let your words and actions be a reflection of my character, drawing others to me through your love and compassion. As you journey with me, know that I am shaping you into a vessel of honor, fit for my use. You are being prepared for greater works, for a destiny that far exceeds your wildest dreams. Trust in my timing, for it is perfect. The plans I have for you are plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. So, my beloved child, Step forward into this new chapter of your life with confidence and joy. You are no longer defined by your past, but by the future I have secured for you. Walk boldly in the freedom I have given you, living each day as a testament to my endless love and boundless grace. For in me you have everything you need to live a life of purpose, passion, and peace.